Okay. Welcome. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm just grateful for all of those that are here now and the people want to watch on a replay. This is my launch event. I'm like so excited about this, and I'm just so appreciative of, like I said, the people that came and are watching later. So thank you. I wanted to share why I chose these amazing superfoods and aminos and living enzymes, and why I wanted to incorporate it into my personal walk and my life. So one of the big kind of whys for me, like why I wanted to do this, was my parents were really devoted to our health and nutrition growing up. And my dad, he passed in 2016, and my mom and I were talking about that, and his last kind of passion project was a nutrition like center he made downtown, and he was just helping clients. And it just really moved my heart because I've wanted to just help people in this area for so long, but I needed to help myself, you know? So I started this journey of 100 pounds to lose 100 pounds and gain health and be able to play with my kids and like just feel like life had, you know, vibrancy again, I guess. And so you know, the first 50 pounds I kind of did all the, you know, whatever diet, this or that. And it took so long, and then I got an injury, and it took a year to recover from that. And that's when I said, I'm gonna go plant-based, because that's what I know, that's what my parents taught me. And then I transitioned to a raw vegan diet and or journey, and now I'm on day 76 of that. And I looked and I was thinking, what can just take me to the top? What can like make me feel amazing? And that's when two wonderful angels came into my life, and I will introduce them in a minute. And they shared all about these superfoods and, you know, how amazing they are and what they could do for me and help me on my walk. And so I kind of just stepped out into it and said, I'm going to do this. And already the first part, before I even got anything in, I fell in love with everything it stood for, everything. And I don't want to get too much into it, because I know there's lots more to come, but my why was just that I wanted to get healthy first, and I wanted to bring it to other people, and I wanted to carry on my dad's legacy and what my parents taught me. So that's basically it. And now I want to turn it over to the first angel, and her name is Alice, and she's amazing. So
Oh, thank you so much, Rhiannon. You're amazing too. And I'm so honored that we get to do this together, and that you were looking for the solution. And oh, that story, you're amazing. So thank you so much for that share. Hello, everyone. My name is Alice, and kind of like Rhiannon, I was searching when I found this. So my story begins 2 years ago when I was living in London. I was going through a really painful divorce at the time. I lost my job, and I had moved back in with my parents, and I was suffering from terrible leaky gut syndrome. I was malabsorbed. I couldn't absorb food anymore. I was in so much pain. I was on medications, and I was suffering heavily with mental health problems. I was so anxious I couldn't leave my house, to put it into perspective. So I was struggling, and I was searching for something, and the doctors were failing me, and I tried everything. I'd been vegan for 5 years up until this point as well, and I was still sick. But what I didn't realize at this stage was that vegan food isn't necessarily healthy. Plant-based, a whole foods, plant-based, organic diet is healthy, but I didn't make the connection, and I didn't understand yet the correlation between gut health and mental health. So I was feeling blind, I was feeling lost, very, very stuck, very depressed, and I didn't have community around me at all. I was really alone, and I'm so blessed that through all of this, I decided I wanted to move to Belize and start building a vegan eco village there, grow a fruit forest, because I know that fruit is so healing. It helped me in such a great deal. And through that, I met this angel, Alison. And Alison, I don't know how she knew. I don't know, but she reached out to me and she said, Alice, I've got something that's going to help you. And I'm really good at covering stuff up. I didn't really want anyone to know that I was struggling the way I was, but it's like she could see straight through me. And I was like, okay, like this is, I had been praying for something. I was praying for a way that I could impact more people, that I could heal myself, that I wanted to leave England so badly. There's so much like trauma there for me, and I just wanted to be free. And Alison gave me the secret key to all of those things, but it started with my own healing. And she said, get on this system. It saved me. And I was like, okay, there's something about this woman. I just trusted her so much. And it's true, after 3 days of taking these superfoods and the gut repair and just being loved and supported by this essentially a stranger who just became my family, I woke up on the third day like a different person. I can't, there aren't really words to describe what it's like to wake up and not want to not wake up, to wake up with this simmering excitement, to wake up thinking maybe there is more, maybe this isn't the end, maybe this is the beginning. And I want to share this with people. If I can feel this good, what's this going to do for everyone else? So I got so excited and I started sharing it with everyone, and my parents and the mailman and everyone who was coming to my door. This was in the middle of COVID, so I couldn't really see humans, but I was online and I was shy, but I was just going live. I was like, yes, I need to talk about it. And come day 10 was the day I stopped taking medication for my leaky gut. I'd been on for 12 years. And I haven't taken it since. I have been completely free. I'm able to live a life where I'm not dictated by the pain in my stomach. I found my community. I found my freedom, because in sharing this, it's allowed me to travel the world and share and become free on my own terms. And I pretty much owe my life to these foods and this community and what this offered me. And now I'm so blessed that I get to do this every single day. And every day my health deepens. This becomes a life practice. This is my lifestyle. And I wouldn't be here today without this angel if she hadn't have had the courage to come forward to me that day. So I want to pass this on to my beautiful friend Alison, who has an astounding story of her own. And so I'd love to open it up for you to share, darling.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Hearing both of your stories, your powerful why, Rhiannon, and Alice, like, even though I've heard and I've witnessed your transformation, it always touches me so deeply and reminds me of why I do what I do. So I was also, someone had shared their healing journey the way that actually, so I see Rhiannon sharing her healing journey with all of us, and it's so powerful and inspiring. We don't know who's watching, right? I was watching my friend Taz sharing about her healing journey with, she was healing from Crohn's and from eczema. And I had eczema. I had terrible eczema all over my body, and my kids had it as well. And I also had severe mental health issues like depression, anxiety. I was, since like childhood, labeled with learning disabilities and put on Ritalin when I was really young. And throughout my teenage years and my 20s, I was in so much therapy and one medication and one diagnosis after another. And even just 5 years ago, I had been diagnosed as bipolar after having my kids. So I was at a really low point. Actually, because so many things are normalized, I kind of thought this is just how I have to live my life. Like, I was in such depression, but I thought, well, I'm just going to be on medication for the rest of my life because that's normal, because we've normalized medication so much. And yeah, I went into this gut repair. I was already a vegan. I was already what I thought was living really, really healthy, but I didn't know about glyphosate. So that was something I had never heard about. And as the person who introduced this to me, she was talking a lot about glyphosate. And what I noticed, well, in this, because this gut repair also removes glyphosate. So really right away, like when I first started, like I'll tell you, even just trying that green juice, the energy of this green juice is so, it's like magical. Like I felt alive. My cells really, everything felt turned on. Like everything was like firing again. Like I felt so good. I didn't even need coffee anymore, which I was addicted to coffee. I felt amazing. And the gut repair removes glyphosate. It's like a pre and probiotic that there's nothing else on the market that removes glyphosate. And I had no idea that what I was suffering with was all related to glyphosate. So right away, in a few days, my eczema was going away. It actually has never come back in 3.5 years. And I had this my whole life. So that is huge, because even going plant-based and what I thought was healthy didn't take away my glyphosate. It didn't take away my eczema. And then shortly after, what I started to notice really early on, after maybe 3-4 days, really, I started to feel amazing mentally, like mental health. I started to feel clarity, and I also started to sleep amazing, which I hadn't had an experience. I know, Rhiannon, you have a whole bunch of kids. After I had kids, I couldn't go back to like sleeping. So many moms struggle with sleep. And so it just was astounding to me that I forgot to take my sleeping pills and I was sleeping through the night. And weeks in, no one told me I'm going to get off my medications. I never even spoke to my doctor about it, but I just stopped taking my medications and I actually just never looked back. I stopped taking them completely. 3.5 years, I haven't looked back on 5 medications. So naturally, I started sharing this with the world. People were coming to me about it. And when you find something like that's so powerful, you have a duty to obligation to share this. So it brings me a whole new level of joy to see other people transforming their health. And like you said, leveling up to the next level because you are already on that journey. Most of us who come to this are already on a healing journey. They just need that missing piece to take them to the next level. So I think, Alice, I'd love if we can actually show what this is, like what we're talking about here.
Absolutely. Thank you for that beautiful share, Alison. Alison's story is what really got me into this, because I just felt the power of it. So sharing stories in this is so important. Thank you, my love. So people are probably wondering, what is this? What is it that they're talking about? So we call it the ultimate lifestyle transformation. And it consists of a collection of different superfood, magic potions of healing elixirs that work within the body. But these are everyday foods. Everything that we use is organic food. Nothing but organic superfood nutrition that is purity tested 7 times for purity before it comes to us. So if there's any trace contaminants of heavy metals, pesticides, herbicides, anything, it won't go out to humans, because this is about human health. And we are now 100% plastic free, home compostable packaging, which is unheard of within this space. So we are leading the way, and I'm so proud to back it. And the first product that you get within this package is called Super Amino 23, and Super Amino 23 is changing lives. So it is pre-digested. It goes into the bloodstream within 23 minutes, and it has all the essential mast amino acids that the body needs to repair tissue, to grow muscle, to have tight skin, for mental acuity, for all of that. And a lot of leading athletes now are taking this. It's amazing for elderly people who have bone wastage or muscle mass wastage. And it was invented by an Italian doctor to maintain muscle mass in coma patients. So it's leading the way. It's also been proven to help with dementia and Alzheimer's because it goes straight to the brain. So this is incredible. And I know for Alison, it helped her. She was going to have surgery after her 2 pregnancies because she put on so much loose skin. I think it was 60 pounds per pregnancy. And she was like, I'm going to have surgery. But instead, she went on a protocol of Super Amino 23, and it is tight. She has a 6-pack. I can tell you that because I live with her right now. She's looking amazing. So Super Amino 23, that's what we're going to take for bones and for our muscles. And then we have, of course, Biomedic, the holy grail, the only proven solution to remove glyphosate from the body, 75% within 6 weeks. So it's detox gold standard award certified. This is a pre-probiotic and a fulvic and a humic acid. So it rebuilds and regrows the villi in the gut. It rebuilds the gut lining. So I had leaky gut, all the holes got repaired. It's absolutely incredible for digestion. And it helps, obviously, serotonin is created in the gut. That's our happy hormone. So when we fix the gut-brain connection gets fixed. So anyone struggling with mental health issues as well, this is amazing. Everything here is safe for children, safe for pets. Pets, especially dogs and cats. We have this for dogs. We're formulating it for cats. So we can take glyphosate poison out of their bodies too. So this is essential. We then go on to the Power Shake. This is the most incredible raw dehydrated green juice that you will ever see. It has the equivalent nutrition of 6 microgreen organic salads in 1 cup. for under $2 a serving. I don't know of anyone that can eat 6 microgreen organic salads in a day, let alone pay for it, because God knows what that would cost. But this is amazing for energy. It has slow releasing carbs. It turns on the skin gene. It burns fat, cellular fuel. Everything here in Purium goes straight to the cell. This helps regenerate the cells, and it's alkaline. We promote the alkaline diet here. We want the body's pH to completely neutralize, because if we have an alkaline body, disease cannot thrive. So this is preventative care for the body. So that's what our systems do. It's about body alkalization. And then I would love to pass it to Alison, because I know that this is one of her favorites and I don't want to take this away from her.
Oh, yeah, this is like, because I was on sleeping pills before, and even melatonin, we're told is safe. It's not safe. It actually, the thing with melatonin is it inhibits our own production of melatonin because it's synthetically, it's unnatural, and we get accustomed to it, and then it can actually work against us. This is our working with our body's own production of melatonin. The power of tart cherry. So tart cherry juice has many benefits, including the anti-inflammation, anti-aging properties, natural source of melatonin, which it works with our body to produce melatonin. It improves sleep, absolutely. Like I'm telling you, it's amazing that like I had never been able to sleep through the night. And even with those sleeping pills, what happened was, of course, when you take sleeping pills, you never feel fully awake in the day. But I wake up now wide awake, so well rested, so refreshed, and without bags under my eyes or anything. So this is like healing as we sleep. We're repairing our body and also clearing free radicals with the antioxidants. So it tastes amazing. My kids love it, and that's just a game changer. And then, yeah, do you want me to go on to Super Cleanser? You want to take that? I'll just continue. Super Cleanser is our parasite cleansing herbs, and most of us don't know we have parasites. It's not talked about in our culture, but this is, first of all, not only is it going to flush the parasites, but also flush just our colon so that we can clear out the colon so we can better absorb nutrition. Also, just to give our body that cleanse from the inside. It's like a shower from the inside, and it's also very gentle. So you're not going to need to take a week off work or something to do this. This absolutely is like you can function and be doing this for the 10 days as it's listed in the protocol. It's amazing.
Thank you, Alison. And of course, this comes with so much support. We have 3 scheduling options for you guys. So when you do this, you have the option of 3 ways that you can do it. You can incorporate it into what you're already doing. You can do it accelerated. So you can go in, ease in for 10 days, then have 10 days of the parasite portion where you go much more clean with your eating, and then ease out for 10 days. And you have an intermittent fasting option as well. So you can pick what one suits you. You can speak to whoever brought you onto this call to discuss the options, but really it meets you where you're at. It's going to meet you where you're at. It's more about adding something in that's going to help you change your habits for good. And support. We have a Facebook support group. You always have us if you need any help or assistance. This is a community effort, so we want to make sure that you're always supported in that. And there are several options with this. So we have the ultimate lifestyle transformation. That's what we just covered there. But we now also have the ultimate lifestyle transformation plus immune for extra immune support with our amazing zinc aid, zinc, vitamin A, C, D, and E. So it helps a response to inflammation, and it helps prevent any infection or anything that may come up viral. So I take it every day. Me and Alison take this every single day. It's incredible for our immunity. And then we also have the ultimate lifestyle transformation plus performance. So this is for anyone who is athletic, anyone who wants to be working out heavy while cleansing, because we have everything you need pre-workout. We have our protein to refuel you after. We have our natural electrolytes. We have extra gut support for gastric issues, acidity in the body. And it also comes with, cocoa hydrate. It also comes with everything that you need to build a new body, but in the most clean and effective way. So this is literally the most effective and clean system on earth for assisting yourself in a workout. So that will be, that's what we want to cover in terms of products. But I know now I'm going to hand it over to Rhianon, and she's going to close with you guys.
I muted myself. I didn't want to make any noise. Y'all did so great. Thank you so much for sharing that. And thank you everyone who showed up here today. If you have any questions, I didn't know how to do it, but if you go to the chat, or I think it's in the chat, you can raise your hand if you have any questions. And I do want to say, I think I butcher it every time I say it, but glyphosate, just in case, would you mind, either Alice or Allison, sharing what exactly that is? Because I remember at the beginning, I didn't understand, and I could try to explain it, but you guys just have the art, you know.
Well, sure. We actually just had a call yesterday with the founder of the Detox Project, really going into depth. So if anyone wants an amazing call about, what this is, really, I encourage you to get that call. Again, can send it to you. But glyphosate is the active ingredient in Roundup, Monsanto. It's the herbicide and the pesticide. It's what's responsible for killing microorganisms, okay? That's its job. And the thing is, they said it's safe for human consumption over these years. They've been saying for the past 70 years since they've been spraying it, this is completely safe for human consumption. But what are we made up of as humans? We're made up of microorganisms, bacteria. We are more bacteria than we are humans. So it's killing our microorganisms, and it resides in our gut, and it wreaks havoc. So now it's catching up that the data's coming out. There's lawsuits against them, but it's still so pervasive in our food supply. Almost, I think 99% of our agriculture is using these harmful pesticides, okay? So Purium is of the 1% of food available on the planet that's completely tested glyphosate free. So this is a really big, it's a huge problem, but we have the only solution right now, which is, well, one, to make sure that you buy organic, and not only organic, but you're going to start seeing the label glyphosate free soon. That's coming out, I know, everywhere. I know oats already have it, but Purium is tested 7 times for glyphosate, heavy metals, and other toxins. And also to be taking Biomedic, which removes 75% in 6 weeks. With a clinical trial, they've done the studies that you can even document your own. If you want to get tested for it, you can see that without changing anything else, if you just incorporate Biomedic, you'll be removing 75% of the glyphosate in 6 weeks.
Thank you so much. I wanted to add real quick before we end up, I don't think there was any questions, but growing up in a home where nutrition was a big deal, it was like all the time there was, you can have this. Oh no, that's not good. You can have this. No, that's not good. And it was like a battle you would hear in like the natural health world. And so when I was looking for something, I really looked. Like I tried different things and I kept looking. And when this came to me, when Purium came to me, I saw that they had that, you go, oh no, all that kind of stuff, all the way up to the top where there's like, yes, this is what is good. This is what is pointing to helping my body become back what it was meant to do, to help heal itself, to help function. And so for me, this is why it made so much sense, because I knew that feeling of like, one week this is fine, the next week it's not, but this is 100% always good. It's always going to be good. It's never going to be, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to say that. And I wanted to say too, that I do have a coupon code with this, and I'm really excited about it because that's like one of the reasons I wanted to do. I wanted to help people, and the coupon code really helped me. We're a 1-income family, and well, now I'm hopefully going to be able to, help out my family also with this. But having a coupon code, I think, is really helpful. It helped me. So Botanical Rhianon, I can maybe put it in the comments in a minute, is my coupon code. And if you're interested in an ultimate lifestyle transformation, which I am on currently, and I am loving, I have this for this evening, and it's just been amazing. And it has been taking me to that next level that I was really hoping for. And I can't wait as it keeps going. But anyway, so if any of you guys are interested in the ultimate lifestyle transformation, I have a coupon code today for you if you'd like to get something. And like they said, there are 3 different types. And yeah, so thank you so much for coming. And Allison and Alice, thank you so much for everything. You did a great job. I could listen to y'all all day.
Oh, so proud of you, Rhianon. Congratulations.